season finale, we got nothing to say.
We are all talked out. We've given all of our information as much as we can, and y'all just don't listen. So it's hard us sitting here talking and all of our knowledge. Was I telling you the story where I met her coworker? I mean, her client.
We were together when you texted.
I was cracking up when he said, "I know you. I watch your podcast." And I'm thinking, yes, we actually have somebody who watches us. And
Mama was like, "We're famous."
Exactly. He goes, "Can I take a picture with you? Your daughter's my hairdresser." I went, gosh, I thought we were really going somewhere. Darn it.
I thought we really reached the internet.
Thought we had reached the top. Testing. My mic better be on.
Return home to yourself. This is your space to reconnect, to realign, and to embrace the fullness of who you are. Welcome to the Return Home podcast, where we're diving deep into all things womanhood. Unfiltered, honest, and empowering. Let's get into it.
Well, thank you for being here with us today. We are coming in on our final episode of the season, and this is our 11th episode.
Yep.
And we are going to take the summer off to enjoy it and be with our family, be with each other, and come back fresh and ready with new content. So I think today we're going to talk about what have we learned through this experience? Yeah, what have we learned? Like starting a podcast from scratch, starting from nothing, and buying podcast equipment and saying, let's do it. And we just jumped into it. It was a big learning lesson. So let's start with Mom. What do you think you learned throughout this?
This has been a lot of fun, a ton of fun. But boy, is it challenging. How many mornings we wake up and go, what are we going to talk about? And then we come here and we find all the things we want to say and it flows. But the bonding experience that we've been able to have through this has been amazing. The time I get to share with you that I don't originally get. So it's been, for that, I've been appreciative to spend the time with you girls. And I learn from you girls through this thing too.
Yeah, I think everything that we have talked about has been hopefully a learning lesson for all of you, but it has definitely been a learning lesson for us. Every episode taught me something new myself, and I was able to take that out into the world and implement it and just grow through this experience. I've learned that I need to slow down a little bit. I like to go big or go home, and sometimes that's a good thing and sometimes it's not. So just learning to pace myself and put in the quality and the effort that needs to be to make something great. I've learned a lot from this whole experience, just from you guys, obviously, all the information that you guys have given me, all the banter that we've had back and forth, which is common, but we've actually been able to get a little bit deeper than we normally do, and it has definitely helped me grow and change and realize what I need to do to keep learning and keep healing. And we definitely hope that everyone else has learned the same.
I think for me, it's been a journey of self-acceptance. And when you put yourself out into the world and you see yourself on the internet and the way you talk and communicate, how much you can pick apart every detail about yourself, and really just surrendering to that and watching myself on the internet and being like, okay, guys, that's me. And sometimes being surprised by really who you are.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So really just coming into self-acceptance hasn't been easy. It definitely has been very, very difficult to watch yourself on the internet, and you automatically just go to, what does other people think about you? And so really trying to eliminate that fear and actually just go into it and not worry about what people think about you. Some people are going to really like you, or some people are going to be like, she is way too intense. Why is she yelling at me? And I just have to accept just who I am. Also, you know, some of the things has been able to integrate what I can change, what I can do differently. And I don't know, it's like when I see myself on the internet, like I am like super passionate. I'm a very passionate person. I get super intense. And part of me is like, man, just like calm down a little bit. But it's like, is that what people are going to love? Or because in my mind, I'm like,
She's
yeah,
a lot.
that is intense, Bree.
Yes.
Chill. So I'm still wrestling with it a little bit, but yeah.
Well, it is hard when you're passionate. I find myself, I get caught up and get so, and I want people to just know and grasp it, and you can't.
And when you watch other people on their little podcasts, like they're so calm and they can just,
It just flows.
it just seems like they can just get it and articulate it out. And I'm like, man, I'm so fired up about what I'm talking about right now. Like I got fire burning under my rear. It's just like, blah. I gotta get it out. And if I'm not fired up, then it almost doesn't come out the way that it's in my head. So it's like I just have to let it loose.
Yep.
And
I think
know.
it keeps people from being bored. I like the excitement. I like someone when I'm listening to a podcast and they're just talking normal and all of a sudden somebody gets a little bit, my ears tune in.
Yeah.
What is it? It's got to be that good.
Yeah.
So just to sit here and be in this ebb and flow deal, just kind of, when you get wound up, it draws people's attention. But we are passionate. We can't stop that.
Yeah. We're talking about things that we've learned and we love, and we've all found more of our voice through all of this, and the direction of our voice, and things that we do want to change about our voice. And I know I have learned a lot about communication and how I talk and how to use my words to get things that I want. And I do think that listening to yourself can really be a difficult experience, but at the same time, it is a very deep learning experience. I have actually gotten to like my own voice. I probably not, I don't think I ever have. It's always been like, you're so annoying. You yell, you talk loud, you talk obnoxious, all of the things that I've heard. And my voice is super nasally. And so I think just learning to accept yourself through this process has definitely been something I've had to do, especially as the editor, because I was noticing I would just keep editing myself out. And I'm like, why am I doing that? I'm saying something good. You just don't like the way you're saying it. So it has been challenging through all of that, even the process of just figuring out where we were going with this podcast and why we started this podcast. That's the question that I got during last week when I asked everyone to give us questions, was why did we start this? And just to kind of go back from the very beginning, I went to a random yoga class that I've never done yoga outside of my own home. And during the very end, they did a lay down, rest, breathe, think experience. And I just had this, you have to start a podcast with your sister and your mom, and that's what you're going to do. And I left there. I texted them and said, hey, this is what we got to do. And mom immediately texted back and said, I thought we needed to do this 4 years ago. And this is the time. This is the time. So it's now or never. And
and I'm straight having a panic attack because I don't jump into things, which taught me to sometimes you just got to jump and take a leap and not ponder on it for 4 years.
Yep. Yep. So we dove in, and it definitely brought a lot of challenges. We had to take a pause multiple times, but we regrouped and came back better. And learning to communicate with each other, I know that has been, we've always done it, but we haven't always been great at it.
Right.
And I won't say we're great at it yet, but we're getting there. And it has definitely been fun. There's been a lot of emotions that you guys have not been able to see, but we might show you those at the end. Some backstage pass of all of the crying, all of the tears. I don't even know if I have all that on footage, but but we have made it through all the emotions, and we have finally come into our voices, and we are ready to create some more content and bring you guys back a greater experience for next season.
It is nerve-wracking getting on here when you see yourself and you do hear your voice. You're going, oh God, I sound terrible. So that's been the biggest challenge of this thing, is not worrying about what you sound like, what you look like. When you sit there and watch yourself, you're going, oh my gosh, why did you move your toes like that? So it's hard to watch yourself, and you have to get used to it and to not worry about what people think. Nobody's going to like everything we talk about. But I've gotten a lot of feedback from people through this time where they've enjoyed the banter that we have. They see that we get along so well, and some are very envious of the daughter-mother relationship we have. And they've asked questions like, how did you establish that? Oof, I just have a very good relationship with my girls, and I chose that from the beginning. But I've allowed you girls to be you.
And say whatever
And
we
say
want.
whatever you
I was
want.
gonna say, we've always been able to tell you how we feel and tell you like it is.
Dear
and-
God, you tell me off. It's like,
And
I
each
feel like
other.
I'm the
Like even
child.
you and I have, we say it like it is. Like,
yeah,
Yep.
we wouldn't want it any other way.
no.
I wish we had video footage of all of our three-way calls, all of our FaceTime calls
Jeez,
with
that's
each other.
funny.
Those would have been really nice to record, because those probably would have been a better learning experience for everybody, because that's where we really learned.
Yeah.
It's really where we integrated a lot of, what we were feeling. Like we would come up with what we were going to talk about, and then we would talk to each other over the phone. And yeah, sometimes it was the most difficult conversations. And
Yeah, sometimes we've hung up on each other crying and mad.
yeah, sometimes I've had to hear it in a way that is
Was
my
not
own
so
medicine.
Yep.
But to have like your mother and your sister be able to call you out on your shit, and that's what I want.
Yes.
Like, I don't want somebody in my life that isn't going to call me out on my shit. Like, I want to grow. I want to be better. And the people that love you the most, that see you and know you, they're the ones that can call you out. That's the kind of people I want in my life, whether it's a friend or a family member. Like, tell me where I'm wrong, because sometimes we can't see it. And it doesn't feel good always, but at the same time, when you sit back and think about it, it's like, she's right. I can't even argue with this person because she's right.
Yeah.
And then let that heal you. Let that be the change that you need. Like, okay, I'm gonna go forward. I'm gonna change what I've been doing, because that's what makes you better. That's what
does.
makes you wiser.
Yeah.
And
Because that's the biggest part of healing and learning. If you're going to, listen to what people have to say, you have to be able to integrate it. And when it does resonate with you, when you do know that it's the truth, you do have to take that into consideration, and don't put a wall up. It's so easy to be like, she might be right, but I'm not, or just she ain't right, and block it out. But if you truly do the inner work and have that self-awareness, that's where the change will come, because nobody wants to keep sitting in their own bullshit.
No.
Yeah.
So when it's called out, and surround yourself with people that are going to call you out. It's the people that you think that are being mean or rude, but they're calling you out. And, as long as they're doing it in love, that's the biggest thing. Sometimes, yeah, I've had to get a little loud and be like, hey, no, it's time. It's time for me to step in and shut you down. It's time for me to, raise you up, actually. But this is what you got to do. And it's
well,
hard.
it's all based off your character. Like,
Yeah.
you show me that you love me day in and day out. So when you point out something that I'm doing and call me out on something, it's like all of the evidence points that this woman loves me. So I trust what she's saying to listen to it and marinate in that for a minute. And so if this person shows me that they don't care about me, they don't love me, and they want to call me out and say that I'm not a good whatever, like obviously I'm going to take your information with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Right.
But when you have a loving relationship with somebody and you're displaying that, you got to trust what they're saying.
Yeah. Yep. Because at the end of the day, they want what's best for you.
Yeah.
And for those mothers out there who have a hard time when their daughters come to them and tell them, Mom, you can't be doing this, or change this, or don't say these things. How many times you girls do this to me? All the time. And I know we have a great relationship and you love me, so you're really just trying to protect me from looking like a fool, probably, which I do multiple times. Run my mind.
Yeah, your Facebook lately is firing off.
I love them.
I'm
And
so
love
mad
me.
about Trump.
Yeah. It's all been a learning experience. No,
Also,
it has
you gotta
really
just let
made us
people be
grow, all of
themselves.
us. I
Oh, yes.
mean, I feel like every time we've had to put our foot down towards each other, that person has grown. I had to put both of you guys in your place, and both of you have had to put me in my place. And every time we do, we've all made changes that have helped us grow.
Mhm.
And honestly, through the last 3 months that we've been doing this, I've seen so much change, mainly in myself, but I'm sure you guys feel the same way. But I have definitely been able to take every time we meet, I've been able to take a piece of that with me and use it to find my voice, to be better, to learn communication, to, help in my life in general. And that has been the best part of this podcast.
Let's talk about our Mother's Day episode a little bit.
So, you guys may not know this. Well, you don't know this. We recorded the Mother's Day episode 3 times. Once at a separate location that turned out as an epic failure. Second time, we came right back here and the mics didn't work. We had a very emotional Mother's Day episode. It was okay, but it was very emotional. And
No, the mics worked.
no,
They didn't?
No,
the
recorded and
mics did not pick up.
That wasn't
only
the Mother's Day episode, was it?
our mics didn't work for 2 episodes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The
Oh, that
speaker
was
mic,
such a good episode, too.
It was
the
perfect.
one that...
the one, yes.
That one where our mics really didn't work or
Yes,
record.
episode 1 that the mics didn't work. We had an amazing episode and realized the mics were off the whole time. I literally went in to edit like day of. I was like, let me just look at it. This was such a great episode. And I had to look at the computer screen about 5 times before I literally went into a panic attack and started crying. And the mics did not record. So that was a lost episode. But Mother's Day episode, the other mic picked up and we were going to deal with it, but it was very emotional. And that is when we had a nice little FaceTime chat with the 3 of us, and we had to just get some shit out. And we came back, re-recorded, and as you guys hopefully watched, it was absolutely amazing. Our best episode, but we did a lot of healing behind the scenes. We did a lot of healing, all 3 of us. We got some shit out that we needed to. We got some stuff off our chest, and we were all able to listen and navigate each other's emotions, and it was a beautiful experience. And I was blessed to be able to edit that and make it so perfect for Mother's Day, with a tribute to our mother. So
beautiful.
it definitely worked out in the end as usual, but damn, it was a fucked up experience.
That was crazy going over to record at that house, and it was so beautiful.
Yeah, we recorded at a
Everything went
multi-million-dollar home,
Yeah.
and it did not turn out. Mom was hiding behind a vase. You'll see the bloopers at the end of this show. We'll,
Oh,
we'll
that would
show
be
you
so
exactly what we were talking about. Oh, man.
Yeah, that
What
was
else happened during this
Oh, my
podcast
goodness.
experience?
Trying to think of some funny things that had happened.
I had to get blacked out blinds. I had to get blacked out curtains.
Did you replace those blinds?
Yes.
Oh my god. You
Yep.
would.
Oh my God.
It was definitely fun navigating all of the equipment, the mics.
It's fun because people ask all the time, where are you recording this at? And I'm proud to say my daughter's home. And I tell them she's revamped the whole place so we can record in her home. Yeah. And when you tell them, oh, we got lights, cameras, the whole deal, they're like, really? Everybody said how professional we look.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're so professional.
So if they only knew how unprofessional we are. But I think we are doing a great job.
Well, yeah, we
being
did
the
do a
first
good
time.
job
Yeah.
for never doing this before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of good feedback from people through this time.
Yeah, it's been awesome to just learn something new. Obviously, tech and media is not our forte, but we have definitely been able to dive in, learn a lot, and it's
Well,
been awesome.
You have. And
Yeah.
me and Mom owe this woman all the
ton of
credit
credit, all the
because
credit.
There's one
I'll
thing
get-
I've learned through this podcast. It's that I guess I do cry a lot. I keep saying I don't cry, I don't cry. Oh, I fucking cry. It's about all I can do sometimes.
But that's when if they would people will understand, we are in the process of healing every day of our life. So during this time, we've been through this healing journey for a couple of years now. So now I think us sitting here and talking it all out and sharing with the world what we have done and what we're learning and experiencing. So when we sit here and cry, it's because all the emotions are here and it's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're still learning every day.
Yeah. And we will be learning every day.
Our
until the
views
day we
might
die.
change. Everything changes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Don't expect season 2 to be the same as season 1. Season 3 will be completely different. Our minds change every
and it's
day.
just growth. It's
Yeah.
it's just growing and finding what is right for us
Yeah.
and what truth comes to us. And yeah, I mean, just being able to sit in truth, like really what you once knew, and then going and finding and hearing and really doing the research on what is truth and actually having to sit in that and deprogram what you once knew.
Yeah.
You know, it does change. And yeah.
Yeah, the whole point
it's-
of this life is to break free from all of the belief systems that have been put on us over the years. We have been taught so many different things. Everyone grew up different, but we've all been taught so many things through, life, from our parents, from the government. Everything's been passed down as a belief system. And that has been one of my biggest challenges. And I hope that I can challenge you guys to do the same. Get rid of the belief systems. Create your own. What feels right for you. And it can be completely different than anything you've ever even heard of. But if it feels right to you,
Do it.
make it your own belief system, because the rest of these belief systems out in the world have been passed on from generation to generation to create the world that we have now. And let's face it, it ain't that great. So change your mind. Learn to create your own belief system. Listen to the people around you. Listen to your kids. My children have taught me so many different ways to think, and they are smarter than I am most of the time. So listen to your kids. Listen to your kids. No, I'm just joking. No, honestly, that is what creates a good relationship with parents, because if she wouldn't have let us be who we are and say what we have to say, if we were told to shut up and be, and and she judged us, then we wouldn't be here today in this room talking it out. But I've learned the same with my daughters, is to let them say everything that they feel, and then you can have a discussion about it, and tell them your opinion, and together you create something great. But get rid of the belief systems. They've been forced on us way too long.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to be different. Like, different from what you were brought up as, different from your family.
Yeah.
Right.
It's okay to be different from what you were brought up into if it is what's right for you. And you've done the work, you've done the research, you have actually sat in it and then integrated it, and you can go against the grain, and you can go against your family and stand in that truth and be in it, and don't be ashamed of it.
And I think in our podcasts, we want to get across to women especially. Learn to love women. Learn to encourage women. That's the biggest thing I felt for our podcast is I've always been an encourager to other women, build them up, trying to find their flaws and make them feel beautiful about it. That is the biggest thing is we've tried to push sisterhood in our thing. Build those relationships, keep those relationships with your friends, and encourage each other. It's okay to be different. Stand here bald today, and this has been a good journey. When we first started the podcast, our first one was about the bald. I've had to learn
about the bald.
And it has been very interesting for me, and to sit here and watch myself sitting there bald has been sometimes difficult, and learning to love myself differently now. And so for women, be yourself. Definitely be yourself.
Yeah.
Do not worry about what other people think of you. You can't. If we sat here and wondered what people are thinking about our podcast, we would never do this.
Yeah.
We are not going to believe like other people. Some things we do, some things flow with other people and resonate, but not everything we will say will resonate, and that's okay. Take what you can from us and leave the rest.
Yeah. It's definitely important to find the women around you that truly love you. No judgment. They will accept you for whoever you are, and they will also call you out when they need to. But sometimes, friendships, I've noticed in mine, when you're able to just tell people, I've been through that too. Here's what I've been through. And that's our biggest thing here is we've been through a lot, and there's people out there that have been through more. But to be able to know that, hey, we've been through it too. This is why we are telling you what we're telling you. This is just our experience. This is what we've learned through our experience. You don't have to learn that through yours, but if you can have the women around you to say, hey, I've been through that too. This is what I did, but I'm here for you through whatever you do. It's important to find the relationships that have no judgment and are able to lift you up. It's the most important relationship to have.
And feel free to let go of those relationships that are no longer resonating with you. Those people that aren't flowing with what you believe. It's okay to say goodbye to some people in your life that just aren't good for you. They're toxic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you again for coming and for listening to us and partaking in our banter and our craziness. We hope you enjoy some short clips of bloopers and behind the scenes footage of the
Our
return
craze.
home debacle.
Yeah. Yes. I hope you guys learned stuff. And if you didn't, I hope you laughed anyway.
Yes.
We do love you all and appreciate you guys watching us. And we hope to see you next season. We'll be here. Return home. Boom. Edit done.
Every fucking episode.
Return home.
With it.
Do you want to say something at the end?
She said, no, I have nothing else to say.
Well, fuck it all. This is super-
Yeah. Yes, that's going in.
That is going
That's
in.
exactly going in.
Fuck this world, fuck it all.
Fuck it all. Fuck the pedos.
Yes. Fuck Trump.
Why are you so mad at him?
Why are you so mad at him? We got another 4 years of this shit, don't we? You got it.
Yeah.
3. I'm done.
We don't
But-
know if it's 3. He could become like fucking
Oh, he'll be
Putin
for-
at
He
this
said
point.
he's gonna be the last president.
He
Yeah,
will be.
we got many years of this shit. So
But I
just-
cracked up. Did you notice on my post that the one?
we scroll right past
Good.
your post.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to, but you can let
We
you.
can't partake.
You don't have to.
So another thing we found out on the podcast is if you're a boomer, you are fucked.
Yeah, dude. Boomers.
You guys got a lot more trauma to work through and no tools in your toolbox.
Dude, the boomers.
Very
man.
sorry for your childhood.
I don't know how we came out okay.
Because you have a smart mother.
You're still a boomer.
I don't care.
I don't care.
So you're whatever you are.
I think I really don't because I feel like our whole millennial
That's what I mean.
generation, we're millennials actually.
Oh, that's
They always say millennials are the worst, but we're honestly the best.
I think it's because we literally just didn't listen to them.
Yeah. We did the complete opposite. Like everyone thought that we were like the biggest rebellious kids, like as far as just like as a whole generation itself, like, oh, those millennials. And then when I realized I was a millennial, I was like, wait a minute, our whole generation is cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Like we actually, but we've also seen a lot of shit. So like,
Yeah, because our grandparents were really fucked up.
yeah, our grandparents
then
were
the
fucked
parents,
up. Our
like, they did
parents
better,
were,
but
our parents were trying, but they
were
definitely
so traumatized from their family.
Yeah. But we've seen,
Hello,
dude.
I'm right here.
Okay.
Nobody else see that.
Now we can go into it because I can make that
Okay.
longer or whatever. Everyone pull your mics to you.
I did.
Make sure.
I want to be heard today.
Yeah, speak up. It's on. All right,
Am I on camera? Good.
you're on camera.
Okay.
All
I
right.
took 3 grams of shrooms last night, and I showed up as myself. This is the most raw, unfiltered episode you're ever gonna see. We're showing up as ourselves. That's what return home actually means. Be yourself. Get rid of all the ideas anyone's ever told you. Be yourself. Be unique. And I just felt the call to take 3 grams of mushrooms. And, well, I didn't really have the dosage in my mind, but that's what, landed in my hand. And so I told Tony, and I was like, hey, the mushroom is calling me. So I take 3 grams.
It's real.
Yeah.
He's just is not what they've told us. He's not
Yeah.
coming back in the clouds to save us.
Right.
Well,
we don't miss heaven because we don't get saved by Jesus only.
Right.
Exactly.
Really, people think you can't pray to God.
Well, again,
And
who
they
was
are-
Noah praying to? I keep going back to
I need
that.
you guys to open your throat chakras. You guys stumble around your words so much.
We do?
Oh my gosh, it's so bad. I can't wait till you hear it back.
Maybe that's just your perception.
No, you guys are killing me. It's not good. Like, you guys you have a good point, but you stumble around, like, all these little details of, like, words that. And then it hurts. She has really good points, but she's like, muffling around. I can't explain what you guys do, but when you watch it back, I'll show you. It's fun.
If you're looking to kick off your health journey, we highly recommend this Shilajit from Black Lotus. Use Return Home at checkout for 20% off. Black Lotus is a superfood. It has 175 milligrams of fulvic acid, 85 ionic trace minerals. It is a loaded superfood that helps with energy, skin, sex drive, and more. Straight from the mountains to your home. Return Home.
Welcome to our Mother's Day episode. We are so excited today to share some wonderful, fun stories where they get to brag on their mother a little bit. But we want to take some time and honor all the mothers, whether you are a mother, a grandmother, or soon to be mother. We want to honor you and share some fun stories and enjoy it.
Get the last part again, yeah. just start from where you're about to end. Also scared that this flower is in your way. So come look at this. Can you see TT like over this flower? Is the flower just like controlling the chicken?
Why is it up?
It's actually it's a Pomano cheese. Is that what it's called? Pomano cheese dip.
Oh my
Do you like the parachute pants and stuff? I need solid reviews on the parachute pants. My mom said don't wear them in public ever again. The family makes fun of me. I need to know what Instagram thinks. Do the fans like the parachute pants? I like the parachute pants, and that's all that matters.
Sophia, you like your parachute pants?
Dude, I don't know why you guys don't like the parachute pants.
If you need any woman in your life, no matter how old you are, we are here, and we have the community to welcome you into our arms, and we hope you return home with us whenever we're back. Cheers.
Cheers.
We're all just finding our way back to ourselves, one honest conversation at a time. Catch you next time on the Return Home